Hey everybody, hope you have had a good weekend. We're about ready to roll into another work week. Yuck, that's the not fun part. So tonight we've got a lot of football to open, and it's a lot of kind of odds and ends football. I think you guys remember me telling you that I had found a number of just kind of odds and ends boxes, so I started pairing them up, and we're going to open a bunch of them tonight. We're going to open, gosh, a bunch of stuff. 2008 Elite Football, some 13-14 Topps Prime, some 14-15 Topps Finest, 2011 Inception, 2015-16 Prime Signatures, 2009 Triple Threads, and 2010 Chrome. A lot of stuff. Most of them are fairly quick breaks, though. A couple of them will take a little longer than others, but for the most part, fairly quick. So let's get started. Let's take a look at what we have going on here. First up is one box of 2008 Donruss Elite Football. This will be the first time we've broken it. And of course, our eBay end date is tonight. Our live stream schedule, that's right now. Team names are on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right. Anything you see that says no bids buyback, and there are a fair amount on that particular break, on this particular break, I should say. Anything for that, that's just an orphan team, you know, so if any cards come out for that, one of those teams, they stay here with me. Otherwise, everything else goes out to you guys. So our 2008 Donruss Elite, what does this say we're going to find in here? There's so many things opening tonight, I can't remember what has what. This one has 3 game-used memorabilia or autograph cards per box on average, is what it says. So we should find three hits in here. Hey, Jordan, how are you? What do you have? No buys. What are you asking me, Jordan? If we had some... we did definitely have some open spots on this break for sure. We had quite a few unsold teams in this particular one. You know, it's kind of one of those odd years, 2008, right? I mean, there's certainly some good stuff in it, but it's not one that has a lot of premier players for every single team. So that's probably why, you know. And sometimes it's just a matter of when things end, too, right? I mean, sometimes they end. I have things ending at times when somebody might not be online. You hit a Marshawn Lynch 1 of 3 in honors last night. Great. It's a nice little hit. I've got some honors back there that I need to get listed. I kind of meant to get it listed to end on Thursday or Friday, but I didn't get it done. So I guess now we'll probably be looking for it to end on Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, I've got some setting here. I just haven't gotten it listed yet. But you know, I've broken honors a few times, and generally speaking, I don't really do awfully well with it, or at least I haven't done awfully well with it in the past. But I still have a few boxes sitting around here, and so I've got it out on the table. You probably have seen it back there in the back over the last few days. I started setting some things out to remind me to get them listed of some of the odds and ends stuff. Yeah, 2011 Prime Sigs. We actually did several times last week, and we've got the back half of a case ending, I don't know when. It should already be listed, though. And then we'll be starting a new case as well, probably on Saturday or Sunday. But the back half of a case that we started yesterday, day before, I don't know, recently, it should already be listed, I think. But yeah, I do, as you know, I do 2011 Prime Sigs fairly often. I happen to like that product, and we usually find some fun little hits in it, so I do that one pretty often. All right, guys, let's buzz through this. Oh, you know what? I always forget to do that, don't I? I gotta take this thing off of autofocus so we don't have all the constant zooming in and out while we're trying to work through this. Oh, cool. You're getting the Cam Newton graded. Awesome. You'll have to let me know how it comes back. The one from, I'm assuming you're talking about the one from 2011 Prime Sigs, right? Right off the top, we have got a hit on just the third or fourth card we picked up. And it is for the Chargers, numbered to 299. Antoine Cason is our first hit right off the bat. We're going to find a bunch of these little blank insert cards, decoy cards, dummy cards, whatever you want to call them, designed to dissuade the people who fill up the packs and try to pull only the ones that have hits. And here's a second hit, so we're going to have two of our hits right away. This one is for the Vikings, a little Chester Taylor materials hit. Excuse me, sorry, allergies have been rough this week. And that one is numbered to 299. So there's two of our hits right off the top. I kind of like it when they give us a little more suspense, but they're anxious to get out of there tonight. And some of these are probably going to have, I haven't really seen it on any yet, but I'm sure some of these will probably have some of the white worn off down there in the names. That seems to be fairly common with these cards out of Elite with the white lettering. So just be aware of that. Keep an eye out for that, I guess. Excuse me again. That is numbered to 200 on the Matt Ryan. Old Jay Cutler, who we thought would be in the broadcast booth, but surprise, numbered to 400. Yeah, you'll have to let me know how your cam comes back graded. The best I recall, it came out in pretty good shape if I'm remembering properly. That one's to 800. We pulled a really nice Von Miller this weekend, rookie auto out of Prime Sigs. Whatever night we opened that other part of a case, it was maybe Saturday night, Friday night, Saturday night. A little Plaxico Burress, and this one is numbered to 83, 46 of 83 on the die cut Plaxico Burress for the Giants. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, most of the stuff that we're opening tonight, I expect will ship most likely on Thursday. It's possible it could go out a little sooner. It's possible some of it could slide to Friday. But I'm expecting most of this will probably go out Thursday. That one's to 800. I do print all the labels from eBay, so you should get a tracking number updated to the listing once it is printed. They did have a little problem with that for a while. That's to 400. But I hope that it's fixed. We did go through a period of a couple weeks there where sometimes it wasn't adding the tracking number to the listing, and then that caused a big problem. That's to 200. But I haven't noticed that in the last few days, maybe even the last week, so I think we're straightened back out. Donovan McNabb, well, forgot about Donovan McNabb. That one is to 400. Well, we're going in 100 different directions here. And we have a card numbered to 199 for the Titans. Vince Young and Brandon Jones and Lindale White. Materials hit. Triple materials for the Titans. That's kind of cool. So I guess that is our 3 hits, unless we just happen to get lucky and they give us another one. Or we find a low-numbered parallel in here. That one is to 800. It's funny to think about how just a few short years ago, how high they would number these things to versus what we find now. And in 2008, we would be thrilled to find anything numbered, even when it was numbered to 800. Not so today, though, huh? There's a little Tom Brady. Dorian Bryant to 999. Another Plaxico Burress. So passing the torch, Jim Kelly and Trent Edwards. That one is numbered to 800 for the Bills. Well, playing the game of the ever-shifting cards. Hey, we do have another hit. All right, awesome. So we are in fact gonna end up with 4 hits in here, even though the box said 3. Sean Merriman to 199 for the Chargers. Oh, and we got LT on the back. So we'll have to take this one to random because we have Giants on one side, Chargers on the other. So we'll set that one aside. And there's Big Ben. We'll buzz over to random and deal with it here momentarily. Chain reaction to 300. All right, so I'm going to set these off on the sorting mat, get them out of the way. We'll go to random for our Chargers and Giants. And you know, I guess, have most of these been numbered on the front or the back? I guess they've been kind of equally. I'm trying to decide what's the front of this card and what's the back of this card. Well, this one has the date and the thing on it, so we're going to call this the back, and we're going to call this the front. So that means I'll put the Giants in first and the Chargers in second, and then we'll hit random 3 times, and then random will tell us who is going to get that card at the end of the 3 randoms. All right, here we go. Did I switch that to your view? Yes, good. Whew, there for a minute, I thought I forgot. There's the first one. Here goes the second. Here goes the third. And you'll see down there, randomized 3 times. There's our date and time stamp, and it comes up for the Chargers. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in a sleeve and circle it for the Chargers on the back so that I can remember where it goes without having to go back and watch the video later. And again, that's on the sleeve, you know, not on the card. Well, now I've got it out. I can't get it back in the sleeve. What in the world did I just do there? Good gracious. That's interesting. All right, so this dual relic awarded to the Chargers via random. We have a triple relic headed off to the Titans, numbered to 199. Another hit for the Chargers, Antoine Cason to 299, I think that said. Signature, of course. And then the materials hit for the Vikings, numbered to 299 with the Chester Taylor. So that has 2008 Donruss Elite wrapped up and ready to go. That's going to bring us up to Prime Football. We've got 1 box of 2013, 1 box of 2014 Topps Prime Football. This will be the first time we've broken it in that combination. And same format as before, you know, anything like this that says no bids buyback, that's unloved, unwanted orphan teams. Orphan teams stay here with me if anything comes out for them. Anything else, if it comes out for one of you guys, we'll ship out, as I said, probably on Thursday, give or take a day. Sometimes I'm able to get it out to you earlier, and obviously anytime that I can, I do, but generally speaking, most of the time, it's probably about a 4-day turnaround time. Let's open up. We're going to go through 2013 first, and then we'll worry about taking 2014. What is that? Oh, just a little piece of, I don't know, insert thing. So we'll leave 14 sitting back there for a minute while we buzz through 13. And I want to double check something. I think this is, yeah, so 13 on the box says 1 autograph relic and 1 autograph card per box. So we should find 2 autographs in here. It sounds like 1 relic, 1 not. And I believe that we're going to have a good one because that was a booklet that I just unwrapped. At least it felt like a booklet. I'm pretty sure it was a booklet. So I think we're going to have a nice little hit out of this box of 13 Prime momentarily. You know, I actually kind of like opening some of this odds and ends stuff. I've had it here for a while. Probably originally my intent was to pair it with things and whatever, and then I didn't ever get it done, so it just kind of went into a giant black hole of stuff. And when I started looking through it and realized how much there was, that's when we started getting it listed. And there's still more to come. There'll be more listed next weekend and probably even the weekend after that before I get through them all. Joseph Randall is our signature, and it's for the Cowboys. Number 299 with the Joseph Randall autograph. Again, this is out of 13. Always liked Topps Prime. Actually, I just always liked most of the Topps things in general. Maybe I didn't have a booklet before, because here's what feels like another hit. Cordell Patterson for the Vikings. And in fact, it is another hit, numbered 299 with the dual materials. So maybe I did not have a booklet down there that I thought I did. Although, that's not autographed. So yeah, we should still have another autographed hit anyway. Oh, Ryan, you're saying you would have bought the Bears. You probably, I guess you didn't see the auction when it was still live tonight, probably. Yeah, that happens sometimes. You know, sometimes I start them earlier than other days, and sometimes it does happen then that they end up getting missed. A little Eddie Lacy material to 170 for the Packers. What I really need to do, I guess, is, I will probably have that done by the end of the week. By the end of the month, more likely. Have it set up so that I can start selling some unsold teams while we're in the live break. We may move to some format like that in the near future. Because there are sometimes, you know, people that jump in, they miss the auction or whatever, and they still want to get some teams. So yes, indeed, we do have a little booklet here. And it is going to be for the Cowboys as well. Gavin Escobar. Oh, wow, that's a nice one, guys. Wow, that is a nice one. Now, I know that Gavin Escobar, you know, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that is the player you were looking for. Of course, I always think quarterbacks. But, wow, that is a nice booklet. You've got part of the star of football, another super nice patch, the sticker autograph, numbered to 15. That is a sweet, sweet little hit for the Cowboys. A really sweet little hit for the Cowboys. Very nice. And on top of that, you know, we ended up with 4 hits. I want to look at this box again because it did not say. It says 1 autograph relic and 1 autograph card per box. That's all it says we were going to... Oh, there, it's over here. 2 relic cards per box. Okay, so we did get all 4 hits then. We were supposed to have all 4. And in 14, we're going to have a multi-relic and patch card or prime relic, and then an autograph relic and 1 autograph card per box. I do wish we still had the days where we had all the companies licensed to produce things, because Topps always had some really nice football. Not that Panini doesn't. They certainly have nice products as well, but I just miss some of the Topps ones, you know. All right, let's see what we can find in 14. Aaron Dobson, that's just an insert. Eric Ebron, that is actually some material. A little two-color swatch down there at the bottom on the Eric Ebron for the Lions. And we have some Charles Sims for the Bucks. Oh, that's a nice patch down there in the lower right. And of course, these are sticker autos. So another nice little hit there with the Charles Sims for the Bucks. That one does not appear to be numbered unless I'm overlooking the number. I don't really see one on there, so I don't think that one is numbered. Torrey Smith. Anthony Barr autograph for the Vikings. Mike Evans for the Bucks. There's some quad materials numbered to 140. They were a little stingy, though. Gave us all 4 patches, just single color red. They could have maybe given us a little hint of an extra color in one of those, but no such luck. Mike Evans. .2010 Chrome is the very last thing that breaks tonight. I generally break in the order that things end on eBay, and so 2010 Chrome is the very last one tonight. Let me get these set over on the sorting mat, and then we're going to recap our hits out of 13 and 14 Prime. So there's Mike Evans for the Bucks. For the Vikings, Anthony Barr. Another hit for the Bucks with Charles Sims. Eric Ebron for the Lions. First of 2 hits for the Cowboys. That one, Joseph Randall. Little Eddie Lacy materials for the Packers. Cordarrelle Patterson for the Vikings. And then our sweet little booklet card, which I'm a little bit in love with this card. That is a nice looking trio of materials over there, numbered to 15, the Gavin Escobar for the Cowboys. So that is 13 and 14 Prime wrapped up. And that is going to roll us into Topps Finest, which is 1 box of 2014, 1 box of 2015 Topps Finest Football. This, of course, first time we've broken them together as a pair. And same format that you've seen on the others with our end date and our live stream schedule and all that jazz. Again, no bids, buyback cards. Anything comes out for one of those teams stays here with me, joins its brothers on Card Mountain. Anything that comes out for one of the teams that has a name across from it goes out to one of you guys. Finest is always a nice break. It's one of my favorite breaks in baseball. So out of 14, we're going to have 1 auto patch card and 1 jumbo auto relic card. Out of 15, 1 autograph patch card, 1 autograph jumbo relic card. So exactly the same. Sometimes they do change them up from year to year. I'm just going to go ahead and get all these out of here, and then we'll start taking them out of the packs. That's, of course, empty. I'm sorry, Eloy. Did you not hear me a second ago? I responded to your question in chat. Maybe you missed me saying that. 2010 Topps Chrome is the last thing that we open tonight. I generally break in the order that things end on eBay, so that will be the very last product that we break tonight. We're doing, of course, 14 and 15 Topps Finest right now. Then we have Inception, Triple Threads. They may not be in that exact order. And then the 15, 16 Donruss Signature. So, I mean, none of those take an extraordinary amount of time, but it will be the very last one that we open tonight. I would say probably, I don't know, this one will probably take us maybe 10 minutes or so to do Finest. I would say probably within the next 15-20 minutes we'll be at Chrome, would be my guess. All right, so this is 14 Finest that we're flipping through first. We'll go to 15 Finest, of course, once we get through this. I've got that upside down. A little Jeremy Hill for the Bengals. And that, of course, is a sticker auto and material. I don't see a number on that one unless, am I overlooking it? I don't think that one is numbered unless I just somehow looked past it. Little Jake Matthews to 75. Logan Thomas for the Cardinals. And that is a nice little piece of material over there. 3 colors. And looks like it's, well, I mean, it's on a seam for sure, but I'm thinking it's probably like the edge of a number, maybe the edge of a letter. But it's a nice piece of material. Well, I have one stuck in behind there. There's a nice low-numbered Von Miller, 2 of 10. A Martavius Bryant die cut for the Steelers. Of course, he's not a Steeler anymore, but broke his finger, I think I read here in the last couple days. Brandon Cooks for the Saints. Refractor, of course. You guys know, obviously, I guess, when you see the rainbow of colors, that it's a refractor. Sometimes I forget to call them out when they're not numbered. I don't always remember to call them out. Little Randall Cobb. Especially in products where there are lots of them, but I figure you probably see the colors when they go by. And this is, of course, 15 that I'm getting out of the packs right now. right. Let's lock and load and see what we find. There's a little Adrian Peterson. And the, I guess, is that technically, I mean, it's sort of the pattern that today we would call the X-Fractor, so that's more or less the same pattern, I think. Duke Johnson is our autographed jumbo relic refractor card for the Browns. And that is also not, oh, it is numbered. It's to 150. It's down there in the lower corner. I almost missed it. So Duke Johnson to 150 for the Browns. A little Landon Collins. That should be, yeah, numbered to 250. Die cut Melvin Gordon. Kevin White to 299. We've pulled some nice Kevin White stuff lately. A little Sammy Coates die cut for the Steelers. All my Steelers are banged up. We haven't even started the season yet, and I've got a bunch of Steelers banged up. Clive Walford for the Raiders, and again, that's what I would probably call the X-Fractor pattern. If I'm calling it incorrectly, I apologize. I have a hard time remembering all the names other than Superfractor. Obviously, that one I know. AJ Green refractor hit. Another Sammy Coates. This one is numbered to 60 for the Steelers. Little Todd Gurley die cut. Nice. Big Ben. Is that, yeah, it is Marcus Mariota, rookie. Not a refractor, though. Cam Newton refractor. Big Ben die cut. Another Duke Johnson. That one's refractor. A little Golden Tate, numbered to 150 for the Lions. David Johnson die cut for the Cardinals. J.J. Watt. And Ty Montgomery for the Packers is our second hit. And that's a nice one. Ty Montgomery to 35 with a really nice piece of material over here. You've got all three colors, sticker auto. Really nice little hit for the Packers to 35 with the Ty Montgomery. And then we had the Duke Johnson for the Browns, numbered to 150. For the Cardinals, Logan Thomas. And then for the Bengals, Jeremy Hill. And that wraps up 14 and 15 finest, which is going to bring us into 15-16 Donruss Signature Series football. And that's one box of each, one 2015, one 2016. Third time we have broken this particular combination. It's been a while since we've broken it, but we were breaking it a bit back. And we'll scroll down through here, give you a chance to see your name in lights across from your team. And also, if you're like me, remind you of the team you have, because if I get in a little bidding frenzy, sometimes I don't always remember. I'll remember which teams I have, but I don't always remember which breaks I have them in. So always find a little refresher course can be a good thing for me anyway. I'm just getting finest over there on the sorting mat, and we're going to buzz into Signature Series. And of course, you guys know this is all hits. There'll be 4 autographed cards in the 2015 box, and there will be 4 autographed cards in the 2016 box. And we don't have any base in this. It's all hits. All right, we're going to do 15 first. And we have Steve Grogan for the Patriots is our first man up. Next up for the Bucks, Robert Herron. That is followed by Landon Collins for the Giants. You'll see some of these do have, you know, a little bit of chipping and some imperfections along the corners and the edges, and I'm sure you guys all know by now that is fairly common for most of these, even right out of the pack. Most of the cards, especially the thicker ones, kind of have some issues. A little Tevin Coleman for the Falcons with material and signature wraps up the box from 15. 16, first up for the Lions, Ashawn Robinson. Next up, Tajay Sharp for the Titans. A little Teddy Bruschi for the Patriots. That's a nice one. It is numbered 2 of 2, so you're not going to get much lower than 2 of 2, other than 1 of 1, of course. But that's a nice little hit for the Patriots. You can see you've got some kind of issues around the edges and corners, and again, most of those are just more prominent simply because of the fact that it's not white. So that shows up more because there's a color with it. But that's a really nice little hit for the Patriots with the 2 of 2. And then we wrap it up with Kenneth Dixon for the Ravens. So let's just recap our hits here out of Signature Series. Ravens. The nice hit for the Patriots, 2 of 2. Tajay Sharp for the Titans. Ashawn Robinson for the Lions. Tevin Coleman, Falcons. Landon Collins, Giants. For the Buccaneers, Robert Herron. And then for the Patriots again, with Steve Grogan. So that is 15, 16 Signature Series. I do have some more of that, so there'll be more of that listed that'll be paired up in that same way, at least until I run through what's hanging around here. Next up is one box of 2011 Topps Inception Football, and I think I feel like kind of lucky about it. I got to be honest. I feel like we're going to hit something good out of 2011 Topps Inception. We've been hitting some good stuff lately out of 2011 Prime Signatures, and I think it's just going to carry over, and I think we're going to hit something good here in Inception. Well, if I could get in the box, might be doing all right. Well, come on out of there. Steve Johnson for the Bills, first up. Dwight Freeney for the Colts comes out next. Mercedes Lewis to 209 for the Jags. Vernon Davis to 106 for the 49ers. Our first hit is to 599. The Patriots are on fire tonight. I mean, I know this is a different break. We might have a different team owner here, but still, the Patriots are hitting tonight. Had a good little clip. This is Stephen Ridley to 599. Sticker auto, of course, nice 3-color patch down there on the bottom. And again, you can see, down here on your corners, especially the lower corners, you do have a little bit of chipping and wear, nothing too outrageous. Kendall Hunter for the 49ers to 600. This one is an on-card auto for the Niners. And then our third hit, it is Cam Newton, but man, we would have liked him to have been one of the signatures in here. But still, we did hit a Cam rookie. It is numbered to 10, so I maintain that we still had a nice break with this, with the Cam Materials hit to 10. And I would wish that it had been signed for you Panthers, but Materials is what we got. And again, you'll see, you know, a little bit of edge and corner chipping. So Cam Newton to 10 for the Panthers. The Kendall Hunter on-card auto to 600 for the Niners. And then the Stephen Ridley to 599 for the Patriots. That is the hits recap for 2011 Inception. That's going to roll us into a little 2009 Triple Threads coming up next. If I can get the spreadsheet up, we'll take a look at it. And this is, of course, One Box 2009 Topps Triple Thread. 5th time we have broken it. We'll scroll down through here so everybody can match up with their teams. And then let's buzz into it. I've got to get some certified football listed again too, some 2017 certified. Sometimes it just seems like there's so much stuff I have here and then more stuff coming out all the time, and then I just don't get everything listed as quickly as I want to. So I know we've got to get more 17 certified listed. We got to get some 17 unparalleled listed. I do have more gold standard listed. I've got, you know, we've broken them in, I think, half case. We've done quarter cases and third cases and all kinds of configurations. I have some listed now just as one box breaks. And then after we run through those, then I'll figure out if we want to do the rest as half or third or fourth or what. I didn't have any more, and then I found one of the places that I buy from had gotten some more back in, so I did order in a little bit more of that one. So beyond the 3 that are listed now as one box breaks, we will have another case coming in. Show up probably midweek. All right, Brandon Jacobs to 249. Dallas Clark to 149. Maurice Jones-Drew to 799. Derek Ward to 799. Jonathan Stewart to 799. And our hit out of that pack is numbered 220. And oh, is it a nice one? How about a little Earl Campbell to 20? Yeah, that's nice. And I'm sure that's game used material. Let's see if it says, yep, game worn jersey relic, Earl Campbell. Very nice. Now, of course, it says Houston Oilers. You guys know that the card stays with the franchise. So the Houston Oilers became the Tennessee Oilers, became the Tennessee Titans. So that Earl Campbell goes to the Tennessee Titans. And that is a nice, nice hit, numbered to 20. This is to 249 on the Ryan Grant. Jim Brown to 99 for the Browns. Joseph Adai to 799. Joe Flacco to 799. Ryan Grant again to 799. And our second hit is coming out for the Lions, numbered to 15, and it is Derek Williams. Obviously, signature and materials. That is a sticker auto. Derek Williams for the Lions. Hit number 1 and hit number 2, the sweet Earl Campbell, 14 of 20. Really nice hit, headed to the Titans. And that is 2009 Triple Threads, which is going to bring us up to the final break of the night, which is a couple of boxes of 2010 Chrome. And of course, by now you guys all know the format, so I'm just going to scroll down through here and let you take a look. And then we'll buzz into it and hope for big hits. We've got lots of possibilities for pulling high value stuff out of here, so let's hope that we do pull it. We should have, of course, one autograph card in each of these boxes, but obviously we've got possibilities for, you know, other hits too, with refractor rookies and the other things that make Topps Chrome fun to open. And you know I like to open 2010 looking for Antonio Brown stuff. I'm actually surprised that these survived as long as they did, that I didn't just decide to rip into them instead of breaking them and just open them myself. I thought about it a few times, but I ultimately decided to break it instead. And that's mainly because I pulled that 2010 Antonio Brown rookie auto out of plates and patches, not out of a break that I did, but out of a break I had bought into a few months ago. So that scratched my itch a little bit to get my Antonio Brown rookie auto. Although, honestly, can you have too many Antonio Brown rookie autos? I don't think you can. I don't know why I'm leaving all those graphics laying on the table. Just making a mess. I think we're doing pretty well on time tonight. Considering how many things we've opened to this point, I think we're plugging right along. I know it's a school night and a work night, so I try not to run us super late on Sunday nights if I can avoid it. Sometimes I forget and list things that take too long to break, but most of the time I try to remember to do the things that are a little quicker breaks so we can all get to bed at a reasonable hour, start our week off right tomorrow morning, well rested. All right, there's half of them opened. I just want a magic wand so that I could wave it and have them all instantly jump out of the pack. And a magic wand to instantly sort them, because then you guys would get stuff like lightning fast. If I didn't have to sort everything, that's always the hardest part. For those of you who like 2013 football, I finally got the 2013 contenders. At least the first half of the case is listed now. And you know there's tons of short prints in there worth the money beyond just, you know, our normal 2013 rookies that we look for. So there's a decent number of short prints in there if you look at Beckett. So I did break that up into half case, and of course we'll do the back half of the case a few days after we do the front half, but because otherwise, my goodness, that'd be like a 20-hour break. Not really, but it would take a long time. but it will have loads of hits in it. And I have another case of 2013 Momentum, not listed yet, but we'll list that pretty soon. Because that's always a nice break with 50 hits in the case. I mean, it's a good bang for your buck. All right, let's lock and load, see who we find. Little Frank Gore insert. Eric Berry rookie. Darrell Washington rookie. That one we're going to set aside. We'll have to go to random with that because it has two different teams on it, of course. Matt Ryan. A little Demaryius Thomas rookie. Always nice to hit. Frank Gore, that should be numbered, and it is numbered to 50. 12 of 50, if I can get that at the right angle, you can see it on the Frank Gore for the Niners. Steven Jackson Rams. Eric Dickerson insert. There's a Sue. Is it Sue or Suh? Well, either way, for the Lions, a rookie. This is another that we'll have to roll over into random. Joseph Adai. Oh, that's, I just about went past Marquise Pouncey's rookie card. And our signature hit out of this box is for the Bengals, Desmond Briscoe. Jimmy Graham rookie. Heinz Ward refractor. I was looking to see if it was numbered, but it was not. Rolando McClain refractor, rookie hit for the Raiders. Maurice Jones-Drew for the Jags. Jimmy Brown for the Browns. There's a little Gronk rookie. James Starks rookie. T.O. That will, oh, that's both Cowboys, so that one doesn't have to go to random. I can see these are Terrence Cody rookie refractor. These are already starting to like kind of bow up. You know how most of these chrome cards, they kind of, you know, once you take them out of the pack and they don't have that compression, they start to kind of bow up. Not quite as badly as Prism does for Panini, but still. Ryan, any other Chrome Football? I don't have any other Chrome Football breaks listed right now. I still have some more stuff I've got to look through. Little Reggie Wayne. So it is not outside the realm of possibility that there's more rolling around in there somewhere. But I don't have any more listed right now anyway, for sure. That will also go to random. And because we have so many of those now that are going to random, those two-player cards, what we're going to do with those is we'll do right and or left. And basically I'll put right and left in the... Is that? Oh, yeah. And then, you know, if random says right, it'll be all the team, you know, the team on the right of each of the cards. If random came up with left, it would be the team on the left of each of the cards. So once we get past, you know, really 3 or 4, at that point, it just doesn't make sense to go in and do them all individually when they're base cards and whatnot. Little Antonio Gates. Jonathan Stewart refractor. There's Mike Williams rookie. Golden Tate rookie. Jason Pierre-Paul rookie. Another one to head to random. Chad Johnson. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. And make sure that Andre is all right here. Thank goodness. He is. Andre Roberts for the Cardinals rookie refractor. Kevin Thomas rookie refractor for the Colts. That one is both Cowboys. We don't have to worry about going to random for that. James Harrison, the Iron Man. Adrian Peterson. Of course, you know all those that, like Adrian Peterson, that say rookie like and are an insert. Those are, you know, reprints. Obviously, you guys know that, but they are not the actual rookie card of Adrian Peterson. He was 2007, of course. Mark Sanchez, refractor. That's both Broncos with Tebow and Elway, so that will not have to go to random either. A little Sam Bradford rookie and a CJ Spiller rookie. Joe Namath and Mark Sanchez. Why does that? It's got a card stuck to it. I'm thinking, why does that feel so much thicker than all the other cards? Yeah, because there's a card stuck to the back of Jordan Shipley. That's why. And it was Devin McCourty. Little Peyton Manning. Thurman Thomas, CJ Spiller. Des Bryant. Julius Peppers, refractor. Jimmy Clausen, refractor. Both for the Rams. Don't have to send them to random. This Ed Wang should be numbered. It is to 199 for the Bills. Here's our other signature hit. It is Dan Lefevre for the Bears. Sticker auto. Unnumbered. There's a Tim Tebow rookie refractor. That's a nice little hit, actually, for the Broncos. Believe it or not, a lot of the Tim Tebow stuff still holds its value pretty well. Another Tim Tebow, that one not a refractor, of course. Man, some of these are really bowing up. They'll flatten out some, I'm sure, when they go through the mail, but they'll probably, as soon as you take them out of their team bags, they'll probably puff right up and buckle up in the middle again. All right, so let's take a look at these. These are the cards that are going to be going to random. And what we're going to do is put in, as I said, right and left, and then depending on whichever one random gives us, the card will either go to the team on the right or the team on the left. And we'll go three times again. And I do usually go either left to right or top to bottom. So if we're just going, you know, we only have left, right. So that's how we'll put it in there. There's the first, here's the second, and the third and final. There's 3 times. There's our date and time stamp, and it goes to the teams on the left. So we'll buzz back through these real quickly so you can get a look and see where it goes. So this one to the Dolphins. This one to the Vikings, to the Panthers, the Niners, the Cowboys, and the Colts. And our Tebow rookie refractor is probably our best rookie refractor hit out of here. And we had Ed Wang for the Bills. He was numbered to 199. We had Frank Gore refractor for the Niners, numbered to 50. Signature hit Dan Lefevre for the Bears. And rookie signature hit Desmond Briscoe for the Bengals. And that's all for tonight, guys. We got through that in pretty decent time. So again, if you missed me saying it earlier, I expect most of this stuff is going to go out in the range of Thursday, possibly Friday, possibly Wednesday, but most likely right around Thursday. So as always, I thank you guys so much for breaking with me, bidding with me, hanging out, chatting, all that good stuff. List new stuff most every night. I break most every night. And most new release football, basketball, and baseball things I order in as well as opening, you know, older stuff like this from time to time too. So hopefully I'll have something else you like, and I'll see you again for another break. In the meantime, have a good start to your week tomorrow. We'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.